Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review, and I've got another beer. Not sure where I got it from, to be honest. It is an Attic Brew. So they're up in Birmingham, I think, somewhere up like that. And this one, if it will focus, there we go, Attic Brew. It's called Rolling Waves, gluten free, pale ale. At six, no, so 6. Jesus Christ, I can't even read. 4.8% on the ABV. This is one fruity bad boy, apparently, from reading all the stuff on the back. Ding, ding, ding. How come it was literally just focused and now it's not focused? Oh, there we go. Or semi-focused. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Canned in Birmingham. There we go. Stursley. And if I can hold my hand straight, I've got the DTs. Deglutenized barley, deglutenized wheat, deglutenized oats, hops, not deglutenized, and yeast, not deglutenized. What about the water? Is that deglutenized? Don't know. Life is a wave, baby. You just got to ride it all the way to the shore, lined with palm trees laden with tropical fruits. You deserve a fruit punch after all that hard work. Heads up, there's a big swell coming in. Wax down your board and get back out to Cowabunga, dude. Cowabunga, man. And look at that. That's proper psychedelic, trippy nonsense. I'm pretty sure this is a Beer 52 beer, but I'm not sure. It's got to be the, well, I don't know. Is it the Midlands box? I'm sure it is. This beer, I've done my research on Untapped for this bad boy. The hops in here are Sultana, Talus, and Eldorado, which is really good because it's unique hops that I don't get that much of a chance to try. Talus, yeah, Sultana, obviously, I wonder what that tastes like. And Eldorado's proper fruity, but yeah, Talus I always get sort of melons. I usually get a couple of juicy, fat melons. Dear viewer, take that as you want to. Take that and party, dude. Oh no, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, dude. Right, let's get this bad boy into a glass. As you can tell, I've had a couple of beers already today. I was picking up medicine from the pharmacy, and the amount of medicine I have to take on a regular basis weighs me down. And I have to stop in a certain pub, the Royston, when I go to pick up my medicine because the pharmacy is just across the road. So there's me in the Royston taking fistfuls of pills and washing them down with beer. My consultant said I needed to drink more, so I'm taking him at face value. I don't know if you should be washing pills down with beer. It hasn't killed me yet. All right, we have the tulip glass, the famous tulip glass. Famous because I like to drink my beers from the tulip. I like melons and I like tulips. Amazing. Not unlike a certain Archbishop of Canterbury that is no longer. I'm hoping the what's that woman? The Bishop of Dover. I hope she gets it because she's on the TV all the time. She's a woman. She's black. All of which would make her a good archbishop, I reckon. There we go. 2 fingers of head. Look at that. Fluffy, fluffy white clouds. Quite a good carbonation. I don't know if you can see that. Not superbly carbonated, but definitely hazy. Hazy as a mofo. And I'm so glad that they've called this a pale ale and not a session IPA, because that really gets my wick up. And at 4.8%, yeah, not far off other just normal IPAs that I've had in the past. Right, let's get a nice picture of this bad boy. Pull that back a bit, back a bit, back a bit more. Ridiculous. Wow, that's proper tropical. So it's tropical, but it has got a bit of fruity, yeah, fruitiness to it as well. Juicy fruits. Remember those opal fruits as well? Made to make your mouth water. There's a bit of sweetness there, and there's a bit of that. What's that malt called? I was going to say deglutenized, but no, it's not that. It's what's that thing? Acidulated malt, which always kind of gives me that chalky kind of thing. It smells a bit like that. Interesting. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. God, what have you got to lose apart from your your beer virginity? Because I drink a beer and do a review most days. If it's not on here, it's going to be on Untapped. Killing myself with beer one day at a time. That's got to be worth a like, eh? Cheers and beers, guys. Let's see what we get from this one. Oh, we get that weird hiccup from the carved beers. And this one's been in the fridge for about 3 days, I think, 3 or 4 days. So that would explain why a lot of the carbonation is still in suspension. But yeah, that's really interesting. That kind of sultanery thing mixed with juicy kind of tropical fruits, but on a sort of segmented thing. So not grapefruit, but that kind of fruit, a sort of orangey, grapefruity, satsuma-y type juicy fruit, which is really cool. There's a tropicalness there too. I'm searching for the melon. You know, Divya, I'm searching for the melons. Um, but yeah, I'm having trouble picking them out. Maybe that's because they're quite high notes. They're white fruits, melon, maybe a tiny bit of lime, that type of thing. Maybe I am picking up a tiny bit of that lime thing just at the end. But this is about kind of juicy fruits, and it's not Simcoe hops. It's other. In fact, it's nuts. There's no Citra, no Cascade, no Centennial, no Simcoe, no Mosaic. It's nuts. It's hops that. This is really good. I like beers that do this kind of stuff because they take hops that people don't use that much. Although I've had these hops before, but really nice to have them in a unique thing that's not Citra, basically. Um, yeah, Citra, Mosaic, Cascade are probably, and Simcoe are the top 4 kind of most grown hops. And they're in everything, in all sorts of beer. Obviously, not really in lagers and stuff. They use noble hops. But because of this prevalence of the hazy pale ale, which of course this one is, yeah, it's really nice to have something unique, something different. So well done, Attic Brew or Attic Brewing. I love their can as well. Absolutely psychedelic nuts. Surf's up, dude. Makes me want to be like Point Break. Yeah, dude. Or something like that. And that's the old Point Break, not the remake, which is shit, basically. We're talking Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves, Gary Busey. Happier times. That is actually really nice. Yeah, the smell of that, it's a weird thing. It smells a little bit detergenty. Like detergent soap. But luckily, I'm not really picking that up on the flavor, on the taste. It's just really on the nose. Maybe a tiny bit of soapiness to it. But maybe that's in my head because of the aroma. Sometimes, dear viewer, when you're tasting beers, when you're judging beers, um, something goes in your nose and it fires the synapses in your senses. And then when you taste the beer, especially if you smell the aroma and then drink pretty quick, um, your brain is telling you, oh, this is going to taste a bit like it smells, because your nose and your mouth, obviously your palate, are connected. And often they have the kind of same type of receptors, especially way back, deep throating, at the back of your throat. Those synapses sometimes get triggered from the aroma. Mm, yes, I mean it is there in the after, real deep in the aftertaste. That kind of soapiness or chalkiness, perhaps, in the water. Birmingham's not got too bad water, to be perfectly honest. Not like round here, which is just a chalk city. Man, if you don't have a filter on your tap, it will get bunged up and the kettle will be full of scale. It's absolutely nuts. Oh, alas, though, the one thing that's kind of missing, I do have a lot of foam on the back of the glass, but where are the tide lines on the front of the glass? Not there at all. Look on the back, we've got some sort of psychedelic kind of stripiness. Um, but yeah, I would prefer having a nice lot of tide lines. Maybe there is a touch just in that last sip of kind of a lemony thing going on as well. Um, so maybe the detergent kind of would be a lemon detergent. That's the most common detergent. Or when I say that, I mean washing up liquid. In the UK, lemon is everywhere, and then you get all the other fruity ones. So I've read some reviews. That's why I'm saying it, and some people have said they get that kind of chalkiness, but I usually get that from acid D. What did I say it was? Uh, Acidulated malt or deacidulated? I don't know. It's deglutenized. I know that for a fact. Anyway, enough from me. You guys have got things to do. I know you have. But why not come back for another one of these beer reviews like this one? Rollin' Waves by Attic Brew. I think that's quite a nice beer. I like that. I like it very much. This has been your loving Uncle Jonna saying, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Remember to drink beer because smarter it makes you. And don't worry, I'll be back for more beer banter, and that's going to come up real soon.